when I opened the game, it told me something in my computer needed an update to play it. And I was like, no, it's fine. Turns out it was right, had like 2 frames a second. Oh, Fortnite. That makes, I don't know why I forgot. I think it's because I was looking at Alakazam, who has spoons in their hands. So I thought this was some joke about Alakazam spoons when you said fork knife. But Fortnite, okay. So you, I mean, how long had it been since you updated Fortnite? Can you blame them for making you update it? What was I doing here? I have forgotten. Oh, it wasn't a. Oh, it was your computer needed an update. I see. What was it I needed for the elevator platform again? It was Tinkagear. Yeah, thank you, Yoshi. I get distracted when I talk to chat sometimes. I forget what I'm doing. Look at them chatting. They wanted me to update my NVIDIA drivers or something. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because if those are out of date, I already did. Can I make? How do I make you make a thing for me? I guess I can't do it until we're finished with this. Huh. Well, no, it's gonna force me to look at Matang again. No, I have Matang already. Okay, so I can't do the Tinkagear thing until we're done with this quest, I don't think, because she won't make Tinkagears for me. Are all Tinkatons female? Or am I thinking that wrong? I know some species are like that. I don't know if Tinkatons are like that or not. I think this one specifically is, but I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, what quest do I can't do this one, and these are the same quest, effectively. Because finishing this quest will finish Polyrath's quest. So... Tinkaton are 100% female. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Yeah, so confirmed female. How does their species work exactly? I guess Pokemon can make new Pokemon with other species that are as long as they're in the same egg group, can't they? So I guess Tinkaton just have to find other egg groups, whatever their egg group is. Oh, I can't. I was gonna see if I could let me write it for a little bit and then like fall. So I just showed everyone all my emotes and skins, then did a poll for what to play instead, and I put Repo for some ungodly reason and it won. I know Lee was one of those votes. Egg groups instead of being locked to the same species. Yeah, exactly. Or, you know, a Ditto. Grizz voted for Grizz is on your side, Mod. You can always trust Grizz. I also believe you, Grizz. And I also believe that Lee probably voted Repo. That's very, I don't think I voted because I didn't know you were doing a poll. I wasn't paying enough attention. I love the Grizz spin emote. That's so good. Do I have any other quests that I can do right now? Or did I finish all of my quests? Am I getting close to the end of the game? It is the best emote, actually, of all time. See, I can't make this habitat because this guy wants like a gold ball that I don't have. I don't know how to build it. And the team initiation challenge wants I guess I can start making this stuff. Concrete bricks. Also, I swear, didn't know the gender ratio for Tinka off the top of my head. I just happened to have Bulbapedia open on the next tab. I was playing Fire Red earlier. But guess what one's not in Fire Red? Tinkaton. So... a little suspicious there. Don't you need a gold ball or something else too? Yeah, I need the gold ball for the Gimme Ghouls habitat, and that's what I don't have. I don't think I can make that yet. I know where gold is, I just don't have the gold ball recipe or whatever it is. I assume you make it with a bunch of gold. You know, it makes it one big gold. I need to make more of these houses, but I can't make more of them until they're done building everything. Oh, this is what I was gonna go to do. I leveled up here. Why are you level 5 in this area, huh? I think there's only 10 levels per area. I don't remember what level I am at the other places, though. Environmental. I think it's like 7 at one of them, at least. Stone fireplace, vending machine, something, door, glass. Okay. I can already craft these fireplaces, so I don't actually need to buy that. City house. This is a huge one. I'm thinking gold bars rolled into a ball. Moth, and I'm thinking there's no need for your snark. Did you do Dream Island? No, I didn't, because I was going to do the, because I was still doing quests at the time. Moth, you're so smart. Because I have this Dragonite plushie. That's going to go put inside of the second floor of that building. So let's go do that, then. Actually, first off, I was thinking this furnace that I need to make. I need to make more metal so that next time, or during the build stream at least, I can make transmitters. Moth, I finally got the recipe for those things that you were telling me about that I told you not to spoil for me. The electricity transmitters, so that I don't have all the wires. So I finally figured that out. It was Porygon who I needed, which you might have known because you looked it up, I think. Yeah, so now I can actually, when I do get the things for the SSN, I can actually fix up the SSN better as well. Because I couldn't really do that when I wanted to do it. Oh, hydrate. But I'm out of water, Moth. I don't want to go get more water. Oh, I didn't tell me what Pokemon just saw transmitters were a thing. Okay, well, it was Porygon over here. That's why I'm playing the CD music over here, actually. Porygon asked me to play a CD so he could remember the transmitter recipe. Because it also forgot the recipe. So I was like, of course I'm playing the Drift Bell meme music. But I want to light this whole place up, but I don't want to put, like, bowls all the way in here. So having the transmitters will be really nice for this area. Speaking of which, I kind of want this Pikachu. It would look really cute, this area, though. Because it matches the, like, cutesy aesthetic of this place. I don't have two of them to replace those couches. Put it over here. Can I put it by the door here? Like right there. Little sitting places you walk in. And then the Dragonite flesh, though. This is what I wanted. I'll use... Do I need to do this outside, though? I don't know if it counts if I do it inside. Place to take off your shoes. Yeah, you sit down. Yeah, for the little play mats. Because this is like a Pokemon playroom, I think. Is what they described it as. Can this... It's too big for that table. Can I put it on the middle table? Or will it be centered? Oh, it's not centered because it's this... Where do I put this? I want to put it up here. But it won't go there for some reason. Oh, because its tail goes through the wall. I see. Can I put it on this bed? Cannot. What if I move this and I put it in this corner? I actually like it. Yeah, I'll do this for now. I'll fix it when I come back. I want to go to this Driftwood Island and see what this one is. Hey, did you need me? Got it, sure. Here's the place, huh? Oh, those are actually really good. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the paper, because I actually don't know if I need the paper that much. But I would like to build like a library somewhere. Or put a lot of those libraries, bookshelves in people's homes. But most importantly, I need rare metal for the transmitters. Because I'm going to need so many transmitters. I think you need a rare metal bar per transmitter. And I need transmitters. Because... transmit, because I need, forever, because I'm going to have to do the entire beach area. Oh yeah, these things are still around, I forgot about them. That event ends on, this place has a lot of high places, huh? The event for, hopping them ends, not tomorrow, but then, or actually no, it does end tomorrow, yeah. Because it should be done by the next time I stream. Are these unique trees, or are they just the... Yeah, they're just the ones from there. What about this bush? What about this George Dickman here? No, that's the same one. Okay, so this one's based after the floating islands. This island is. That's why it has the floating island grass. Yeah, and it's got these special flowers, the island ones. Oh, a big structure up there. Oh no, that's just more land. Is that the... Oh, those are those crystal blocks, huh? I need some of this star things. Though I guess I won't be like going to people's islands to get Pokemon, I guess. Thank you, Mog, for the jump scare. I appreciate it. Oh, gross, there's look at that clock. Look at that clock. I want that. Give me that. It looks so good. It's going in my house. Oh, not that box. Yeah. I'll take this as well. And there's fire hydrant. Antique clock. Yeah. I hate this trash up here, though. I hate how it looks. The tires are kind of cute, though. I'll give them that. I need to. My punch move wasn't out. I guess I'll take some of the tires. Why not? I had to break them anyways. And this trash is actually good to grab. Oh wait, who was up here? Whose watchtower was this? I guess it was Tank Master's at some point, because she's the one who builds this kind of structures. Oh no, my inventory. Oh no. Oh, I can drop some of this stuff. How do I drop? Oh, it's plus sign. Yeah, you get so much ash in this game. Office shelf. Yeah, I would like that better. I want this as well. Oh, that is a building over there, actually. Like an apartment building, huh? And these crystal blocks, are these different from the other ones, actually? What kind of mysterious stone? No, I picked this up before. Huh. Oh, so that went in my inventory. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the same kind as the floating islands. Here's some fruits. Okay, let me clear out my inventory a little bit more. Real quick. Because I have too much stuff. Let me organize it first. I'm not going to need this. So I think I can buy unlimited versions of those. I can build these. And I only have that there on accident. I don't need these anymore. Or the cords. Definitely need that. I don't need this ash still. There we go. Iron scaffolding. Didn't know that was an option. Oh, potatoes. You cannot turn around while that's charging. Fun fact. Why didn't mean to pick up that stuff? I didn't think about that. Do I drop it in plus? Where is it? It's scattered around my inventory now. Okay, it's after this then. Here it is. Let me organize my inventory real quick. That way it doesn't happen again like that. There we go. So what's down here? Oh, another computer room. I want that. I want this computer stuff as well. Oh, this is a cute little house. There's no bed here, but it's a cute little, I guess it's like a workstation. All the ash, drop it. Oh, you're so right, Mom. Yeah, the 2 full stacks of 99 ash that I do not need. I want to keep some of it though, because I'd like to use it for like random blocks from like climbing somewhere. So I do keep some of it. But there is so much ash. It's like the sand on the beach, but it's in more inconvenient places, so I had to break more of it. Brainy doors. Why don't they just call those lab doors? Why brainy doors? I guess because they gotta be quirky. A canoe. Surely another Pokemon needs the canoe for its habitat. Surely it's not just Dragonite. I don't think Horsey and them are in the game. I was gonna say like maybe like Horsey or something like that, or Seadra. But because there's the statue of them, I think because they couldn't put every Pokemon in the game, I think they put a lot of Pokemon that they weren't putting in the game as like items in the game. Like Fuecoco's not in the game, or its evolution, so they put a Fuecoco poster in the game, kind of thing, and all that kind of thing. Cleaning supplies. I'm glad I picked that up. I forgot to clean my inventory before coming here, and that was a bad idea. Also, wait, wasn't there supposed to be like rare metal here or something like that? Like rare metal bars? Not just rare metal ores. What if I break into this mountain? Did I go to the very top already? I don't remember if I did or not. Surely I just did that. I probably jumped right off there and then came down here. But I had to check now because I already forgot. Did I? Yeah, yeah, I know there's a golden thing there, so I didn't. Or I didn't see that. And if they made a Pokemon game with every Pokemon in it, it'd be over the moon, especially if it was a main series game and not just a spin-off. Yeah, they kind of... The issue is that they want to release Pokemon games in a timely manner. But to do that, they have to have every... but they also want to release new Pokemon every time, otherwise people get upset. So they put themselves in a weird spot where they have to, like, make new Pokemon and import all the old ones. And while also wanting to speed up development time. Oh, this is a new Pokemon that I don't have yet. I actually have all those things. And some of those are already together in a spot. I can make them pretty easily. So they have an issue where because they want to speed up a game and release it fast enough, they can't actually put every Pokemon in it. Despite that being like an option they could do. However, that was the big controversy around Gen 8. Was it? They called it like Pokedex Gate or whatever. Was that what they called it? Or the Dex Gate? Because that was when they stopped adding every Pokemon to the games. Because that's when they got to like what 900 something Pokemon was with Gen 8. They got to 1,000 with Gen 9. Okay, this is probably where the Pokemon is. Dexit, that's what it was called. Yeah, because it was like Brexit. Hole. Was this the hole you were talking about, Mod? I know I'm carrying too much stuff, but I'm grabbing the stuff I do have spotted. Yeah. I think we saw it around the same time. Or like you saw it when I saw it. Yeah. But you probably saw it before me, Mod. You're more observant than I am. Especially when I'm reading chat. Yeah, Dexit. I'll say this. While I do think every one game should theoretically have every Pokemon so that people can trade over their favorites and things like that, or like be able to catch Pokemon, I think a big world with all of them would be really good. I don't know if this is popular or not. I think it's unpopular because there was a lot of controversy with Gen 5 at the time. I liked how Gen 5, every Pokemon you found like in the mainline game was different from the old games. I thought that was really cool game design to be like, to feel like it was its own region. It's the only one that really felt like separate. You know, I liked that. Wasn't it the first one that wasn't set in Japan, like a Japanese themed region, I guess I should say? No, none of them were set in Japan. But like, it was the first Pokemon game that wasn't set in like a region based on Japan, and so they I get rid of these things. And so they made it really feel like unique. Oh, that's what the Pokemon was. It was right here. I was wondering why it said I could get actual ingots. I could literally just find them on his pedestal. But I liked being forced to use new Pokemon for the new game because I already do that anyways. I like to just choose it, but I guess that's the point. Is that I like the choice for people. Like I think what I would prefer is that like through the mainline game, like trainers stuff like that didn't use all the old Pokemon. It was mostly new Pokemon, but you could still trade over old ones if you really wanted them, you know, or maybe find them in rare spots. Now, with things like Ultra Beast and Paradox, it would be hard to incorporate all of them without just having to hand wave it in. Yeah, it's kind of like with what Black and White 2, that game had like every legendary Pokemon in the game from all the previous regions, and they really had to hand wave a lot of those ones. But I will say, I enjoyed that. That's one of my favorite the DS era games because you could just catch every like legendary from all the previous games, like even like box art legendaries in that game. So I really like that aspect of it. I'm a Gen 5 defender. I know that it got a lot of hate at the time. I don't know if it's popular now or not, but I've always enjoyed those games, despite their controversy, because of similar things of like not being able to use old Pokemon. Though you at the end post game of that game you could. Okay, usually these things are hiding something. This one does not seem to be hiding anything. Most game legendary hunts have been very enjoyable in the games I've played. I guess, oh yeah, didn't Gen 8 did have a post-legendary hunt, but it was gated behind a DLC, and I didn't buy the DLC. And so I never got to do those because I was like, I don't want to spend money just to do that, you know? So I will say I didn't like how they did it in Gen 8. And I didn't play Gen 7 all the way through, so I actually didn't get... It's the only mainline Pokemon game I have not played all the way through. It's the Gen 7 games. The Alola. Actually, no, I didn't finish Gen 9 either. I haven't done... I beat the champion. That's where I ended up. Gen 9 did the same thing, locked me behind DLC. I see. So yeah, I didn't buy the Gen 9 DLC either because I didn't finish the game technically. I beat the champion, but there was the other story. I didn't finish the Area Zero storyline. I might not have finished the other one either. There were 3 storylines in that game, I don't know. But I finished the gym one because that's the one I like, you know, was the easiest to kind of finish. I just follow a path. Ah. Just turned my mic crazily on accident. Yeah, I don't like the DLC being like mechanics that were available in old games, like the legendary hunting. Because I will say, the legendary hunting in Black and White Earth 2 felt more natural than what I've heard from the ones in Gen 8. I don't know what the Gen 9 one was. But in Gen 8, it felt very like, go into this cave and get legendaries, I think is what it was, basically. Like, legendaries spawn in here for some reason. And I didn't think that was a very clever way to give you legendaries. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's how it happened. My partner played the DLC for that game. That was actually, like, I think maybe his first Pokemon game was Sword and Shield. And so, bought the DLC and played it all, I think. I did not, though. Because I had played through the game before that ever happened. Played original Red and Gold back as a kid, then I kind of skipped things into Let's Go, then missed out on things until Gen 9. Since I've slowly been working backwards with Legends, both. I've currently got an English playthrough halfway done with Sword. Ah. I played most of them. I'll say this. I like the Legends games, I think, more than I like the mainline games. Oh. I figured I keep every stream I remember how to I accidentally activate this and I remember how to do it. Because I always press up first and do this on accident, but it's down the D-pad. Yeah, I was a big Pokemon fan growing up, but I will say I didn't play the originals. As stated before with our TCG talk, I wasn't allowed to interact with Pokemon games for a long time growing up. So I never played the originals when they came out, stuff like that. Well, technically I was not old enough to even feasibly play the original when it came out. Like the original Red and Blue. Red and Blue? Red and Green? Yeah, Red and Blue. Yeah, for some reason I was like, I got mixed up there for a second. But the original Red and Blue, I was not old enough theoretically to play them, but I didn't play Gold and Silver, really, either. Over that until, because I didn't play any until Gen 4 was the first time I had, whoops, it was the first time I had access to, like, Pokemon as, like, without having to hide it, basically, like watching the show. So I played Gen 4 and then went back and played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I think, because those were part of Gen 4. They ended up coming out, I think, around the same time, like right after the Gen 4 game. So I played those as well. That's how I experienced Gold Soul for the first time, because it was when I first was able to purchase a game I was allowed to as a kid. And then I think I went back and played Red and Blue. Or no, then I played Emerald and then. Or not Emerald, I played Sapphire, I think. No, I think I did play Emerald. I played Emerald because I played Alpha Sapphire. That's the one I played whenever that came out. But yeah, so I had to go back and play like Red and Blue in them. Which I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of the originals, just because they feel a little bit dated gameplay-wise. They're good games, don't get me wrong. But I don't like have the urge to go back and play them. Because I never had the nostalgia for them. They just feel like slightly worse gameplay, like they had slightly less quality of life than the newer games, without the nostalgia added to it. Whereas like Gen 4, I've gone back and played because I have nostalgia with it. You know, it's kind of cheating for me. Which I guess Heart Gold and Soul Silver also, so in a way, Gen 2 also has that for me. Oh, I need this thing. I definitely don't have the space for this, do I? What if I sell all of one item just to buy this? We sell this bench to make space for it. Where's my honey? Yeah, there we go. I'll give you an extra one. I own Ruby. Think I have a total of 5 minutes playing it. Not a Pokemon fan, huh? If you don't like turn-based games, especially the easy one party member at a time fighting turn-based games of Pokemon, I understand. I do think that Pokemon's weakest point is some of its gameplay. Like it's fun gameplay, but it's not like you have to want to play it to enjoy it, really. I don't like I like turn-based games a lot. Seeing from the fact that I played Digimon already, as I've talked about how I'm a big fan of Pokemon games. Why I didn't like combat in Baldur's Gate 3? Martha, wait, you're a D&D player, and I guess you don't like combat in D&D that much either, do you? Basically, like, because D&D is a turn-based combat. That's why I really like D&D combat, because it's a fleshed out system of turn-based. I like Baldur's Gate combat a lot. I'm very strategic-minded sometimes, which you don't see that on stream, because I get distracted half the time. But when I'm like playing a game alone, I'm actually very strategic, and have been. I mean, you know this, Moth, because I'm really good at Catan. I win most of the time when we all play, because my brain just like naturally comes up with like the way to win. I don't know how it does it. It just does it. Even when I don't try to at first, then it'll like all of a sudden like a solution appears, like I have like a vision, and I can do it. That's different. D&D feels more like an experience, while games chore. I guess that's right. I guess you've mentioned before that you're not the biggest like gamer without community, and so whereas D&D you get to communally tell the story, and there's moments to like weave in role play and stuff like that in the combat. Whereas like there's no community to be had in playing a solo Pokemon game or a Digimon game. Yeah. I will say, Mott, that the newest Legends, Pokemon Legends, yay, that game is not turn-based. It's like a slightly real-time action Pokemon game where your Pokemon fight for you, kind of, and you tell them to use moves. That's what it is. They run around with you, and you tell them to use moves. That's what it is. I played that game. I beat the main story in that one. I own the DLC for that one because I liked that one a lot more than I liked the recent Gen 8 or Gen 9. This Pokemon would be the only one I'd play. Pokopia, you mean? Because yeah, this game does not play like any other Pokemon game at all. This game is not if you gameplay-wise, this game is not a Pokemon game. The only way it's even close to it is that I guess Ditto had you have power points. That's the closest. But even then, in Pokemon games, usually power points are like an actual specific number rather than like a bar. So really, this game has it has Pokemon themes. It does not have Pokemon gameplay mechanics. Because all these moves are actual moves in Pokemon. All of a lot of the Pokemon mention things. There's Pokedexes. Actually, I will say that. I guess it does have the mechanic of gathering Pokemon in your Pokedex. Playing through Pokemon Fire Red currently, never played Gen 3 version before, but since playing the modern games, I'm missing some of the quality life added after Gen 3. Learned how much I've taken Global X EXP share for granted, and the physical special split is nice. That's why I don't like the old games. I was starting to think of the reason I didn't. I don't like that there's no physical special split. That was the biggest, because I played Gen 4, which is where the physical special split happened. So going back and playing the old games that weren't like Gen 4 remakes, or remasters, remakes actually, yeah, that's the right term, are really difficult for me, because I really like this thing. Pokopia is just a spin-off game like Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon Go. Yeah, exactly. Not at all mainline. Whereas the Legends games are considered mainline games, and they do play a lot more like mainline Pokemon games. I'll say I don't know, this is controversial Pokemon things. My favorite Pokemon game of all time is a spin-off game, and it's Pokemon Conquest on the DS. That game, I want them to make a Pokemon Conquest 2 so bad. I would play that game. I, at one point, 100%ed Pokemon Conquest. Actually, I don't think I actually fully did it. I was really close. I don't think I actually fully did it because I got distracted by games. New games came out. Yeah, I played Pokemon Go 2. I liked hoarding Pokemon. Man, I haven't heard about Conquest in a few years. That game is so good. I think I like its combat system better than Fire Emblem games. Because it's based on Fire Emblem style combat, stuff like that. And I like it. The only Fire Emblem game I've enjoyed for long periods of time has been Three Houses. I really like Three Houses. But most Fire Emblem games, I kind of get bored of the combat to a degree because it doesn't feel like you can do as much. It feels like you're kind of tied down to make your character either 2 spaces away or 1 space away from the enemy and then fight. Whereas that game, the moves did different things. They had different, angles, different area of effects. Have you entered into playing Gale of Darkness now that it's been ported to Switch? Yes. I have never had access to Gale of Darkness because it was really annoying to get time for you to go to bed. Next level. Good night, Moth. Have a good night. It is getting pretty late. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a little bit longer because but yeah. Good night, Moth. I hope you have a good rest. I do want to play. I've never had access to Pokemon Pokemon Coliseum, or Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness because it was always really annoying to do the emulator stuff for them to try and play them. It was one of the all the emulators that were easy stopped at GameCube right before GameCube, and so I never had an easy way to do it. And then I never owned a GameCube. I had a Wii, but I never, and those games are hard to buy, obviously, because they don't have digital versions, I don't think, until now. I do wish Pokemon, not Coliseum, Pokemon, what's the one that's before XD, the one that's the same style as XD? Coliseum is what is it called? Pokemon, it's not Conquest, it's not Coliseum, right? Because Coliseum is Oh, level 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A level 10 environment, I guess. How did I get that? New challenges. So, okay. Did not realize I had this. What did I do in this area that changed it? Wasteland? Whoa. Wasteland Pokemon Center kit? It seems a little weird that Gale Darkness is technically a sequel to Coliseum, but they don't have a modern port of that. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's like they are a sequel. Yeah, it is a sequel. I was curious why they didn't have it. So I got all these berry stuff, huh? I've been wanting that stuff is the cutest item in the game. So it is called Coliseum. Oh yeah, Stadium is the other one that I was thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, so I was right when I said Coliseum. I haven't had access to either of those games. I do want to play Coliseum as well. I wanted to play Coliseum before I played XD Gale of Darkness, but I know that they're not exact like prequel, sequel exactly, necessarily. The one Stadium is the other one with a similar name, but that's just the battle simulator. Yeah, that's the one that was on the, what's it called, N64. I did not play that one either. Use this to remodel a Pokemon Center to make it look just like the Wasteland Pokemon Center. Oh, so if you like the different styles. So this one has a little grass and the rock here, and I can make the other ones look like this. Honestly, I might make them all look like the Rocky Ridges one when I can, because I really like the stained glass of the Rocky Ridges one. But also, I kind of like them all being unique, so I might not actually. It's a sequel, but it stands alone enough that you don't have to play Coliseum to know what's going on. Yeah. See, I watched a playthrough of both the games many years ago when I couldn't have access. Huh? What in the world? Kyogre, why are you always showing your friend away? Let me deal with this real quick. Howdy, Ditto. You caught me in a real good mood right now. Maybe I'll make it rain a little something. It was raining already, but I guess you can make it rain again. Oh, is Kyogre a random event where if you find Kyogre near the ocean, Kyogre makes it rain in the area? That's cool. Where's the Groudon event where it just covers a part of the ocean with land? Or makes it sunny? But yeah, I have seen a playthrough of those games, but I don't remember the story of those games. I do think that they have what I wished most Pokemon games had, which is like double battles the whole time. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to end soon, actually. Probably because it is getting late. And I've gone for 4 hours, which is more than I usually do. But I've enjoyed talking a lot. I do want to play this game. I probably will play XD Gale of Darkness at some point. It won't be my next game, potentially, but I might do it after that. I think I'm going to do a smaller game between this one, just so I can finish a game quickly. But I am tempted, because I am in a Pokemon kind of mood, you know, these days, because of this game. I'm curious if they'll port Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Oris to the Switch 1, 2 coming year. I know there were DS games, and the Switch doesn't have the way to emulate the second screen. Yeah, but I also think that those games don't require the second screen too much, you know. So I think they could do it. They would have to change it though, somewhat. But I think that it's possible, because I know some games like are, you know, depend heavily on the second screen. But Pokemon games normally had them as like, you know, I mean, they added BDSP. Obviously, the Pokemon company didn't make that. It was whoever, I don't remember the company that. And that game was originally a DS game. The original. Oh, there's a Pokemon here. The original Diamond and Pearl was a DS game, and they just took away. Oh, it's Magnus. I thought you would be in the Rocky Ridges with your brother. Nice to meet you. I'm just taking a break right now. I just woke up, so if you get me too excited, I would only tire out again. This home is nice and toasty, which is perfect for times like this. These flowers are nice and toasty? I guess they're in the sun a lot, huh? The living coal Pokemon. Each and every time it inhales or exhales, sparks leak from its mouth and nostrils. That sounds horrible. My Magby has asthma. Fire spark asthma. Hi, Mark. I am just about to end, but thank you for that. How do I build this again? Do I have to recipe for this? I don't think I can yet, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, no, this is what it... That was the one. If they remake the games again, theoretically they could. There's a way they could make them work on the Switch for sure. But for that, but I am going to be ending now. Farewell.